Well, here we are. 30 days ago, I launched the Crowdfund campaign for Death Threats Don't Scare Me, which I wanted to be the biggest independent stand-up special ever made in Australian history. I asked for $15,000, which was only half of the budget that we needed. I was going to pay for the rest of it myself, and I thought that we could raise the money, but I'm sitting here 30 days later. I'm looking at the crowdfund now. There's 3 hours left in it, and we have raised almost $47,000, which is 313% funded on the original asking budget. And I just wanted to say thank you very much. This is the final update. I'm going to shut up about it from here on out and going to start working on it. But I wanted to say thank you very much. All of the stretch goals that I could think of, we passed them. 3 stretch goals in total. I tried to think of more things that we could add into the special, but there's nothing else that I could think of to make this thing better. All of the things that we had to cut out of the original budget because we couldn't afford it, we've now put it back in. Things like, you know, more cameras, a makeup artist, some lighting guys, better microphones, all of the shit we had to cut out, we've put it back in, and this thing is going to be great. We're in the best position that we could ever be put in to make this thing, and that is all thanks to you. So what happens now? Well, basically now it's up to me and the director Antonio to not fuck it up, which is something that I feel very confident about. Basically what happens now is Antonio organizes all of the gear that we need. If you want to see a video on the gear that we're using, I just put one up on my second channel which goes through everything that we're using. So he has to organize all of that, get everybody ready for it, and I just have to practice and practice and practice the show, run through the jokes, make sure the order is right, make sure each bit flows nicely into the other bit, figure out how I want it filmed, my actions, how I want to deliver everything so that it's the best that it can be by the time I get to actually performing it on the 2 nights. What I've been geeking out about for the longest time, every time I think of it, I just can't stop smiling. We are going international with this thing, truly international. So I said for the stretch goal, whichever country had the most people pledging, not the most amount of money, the most actual people pledging, however much they gave, I would be traveling there to do a live premiere screening, which is basically like a movie premiere. I will show up, do a bit of a performance, everybody can dress fancy if they want to, and then we'll watch the special before it comes out online, and then you guys can tell me what you think. And I'm very happy to say that the country with the most amount of pledges was the United Kingdom. So I am going to be flying with the documentary team to the UK before the special comes out early next year. The dates aren't locked in, but it's definitely happening. Thank you so much. I am, as you can tell, fucking overwhelmed with this happening. And that's everything. That's all. Now it's time to get to work. Thank you so much. I just can't express my gratitude to you guys. I know that I'm not the biggest online guy out there. I haven't been doing it for the longest time, but the support you've shown me is just above and beyond what I could have expected, or even other creators who are so much bigger than me are reaching out and saying this is incredible. This is the response of somebody with a massive audience, and I really think that just goes to prove to you guys. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just really grateful. Thank you so much, and we're really proving to the world that the mainstream media, corporate interests, agents, managers, it's no longer the only way to succeed. I'm putting this video up quite early, so if you're lucky, there might be a couple of hours left to pledge. If you can, the information is in the description. If you're watching this and it has ended and you want to keep up to date with how the special's going and you want to be notified when it's up for pre-order or when it comes out and all of that kind of information, there is a mailing list here that I use to talk about my live stuff. I don't spam people. I email people maybe once every couple of months, and that's pretty frequent for me. So if you want to stay up to date with the special, if you want to know when tickets for the second taping comes out, sign up to the gig list, put your city in there, and I'll only contact you if I have something in your city. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's all. I really appreciate it. Death threats don't scare me. Let's fucking do this thing. Woo!